Hello, for this game study, the topic is the arcade series Donkey Kong. The story begins with Donkey Kong carrying Pauline to the top of the construction site and jumping on the girder at least 5 times and starts his rampage. As for why Donkey Kong kidnapped Pauline, the main reason why he did it was to provoke Mario. This interview translated by Shimoplations? I apologize if I'm not saying it right, I just want to make sure I'm giving credit. The interviewer asks a question. I'd like to ask about the story. To begin with, what's the relationship between Mario and Donkey Kong? Miyamoto replies, it's a long story, but from the beginning, Donkey Kong was Mario's pet. I didn't know that. In that case, why did Donkey Kong kidnap Pauline and run off with her? He did that to get a rise out of Mario. Mario, the plumber, owns a gorilla and worked at a construction site. The gorilla, Donkey Kong, decided to annoy Mario by kidnapping the girl Pauline and running away with her. And that was when Mario's first journey to save the damsel in distress began. During those times, he wasn't yet recognized as a hero, but was just an everyman trying to save his girlfriend from his former pet. The first phase of the rescue was during the 25-meter stage. Mario would walk from girder to girder, climbing ladders, while jumping over barrels, and he would eventually make it to the top of the construction site where Pauline is held captive. After the brief reunion, Donkey Kong takes her to the 50-meter stage. In the cement factory, Mario must navigate the area while dodging fires, cement tubs, and carefully move on the conveyor belts. When he reaches the moving ladders, he must wait until the upper half of the ladder slides down enough to access it. As Mario reaches the top of the factory, Donkey Kong takes her to the 75-meter stage, also known as the elevator stage. Mario starts by climbing ladders and jumping on the respective elevators going up and down throughout the area. When he reaches platforms leading to the top of the area, he has to dodge an obstacle known as jacks, which bounce from the upper left of the area and descend to the right of the stage. After climbing more ladders, he reaches to the top girder. As soon as he arrives, Donkey Kong takes Pauline to the final stage, 100 meters, also known as the rivet scene. During the final battle, Mario must remove 8 rivets by walking over them while avoiding fires. He would climb ladder after ladder, reaching the next girder after another, and after he removed the final bolt, the middle girders collapsed, and Donkey Kong fell to the ground on his head. He had done it. After ascending 4 areas, going through a grand endeavor to rescue the damsel in distress, Donkey Kong was defeated. Mario reunited with his girlfriend Pauline, and it was over. Now that the story phase is done, I will talk about the lore of the characters of the game. The main character is Mario, whose original name was Jumpman. The damsel in distress is Pauline, who was originally called Lady. And the final boss is Donkey Kong, whose name later became Cranky Kong. This post by the Pipe Plaza features a translated article by the Nintendo Online magazine that says, Donkey Kong the First. He made his debut in the arcade version of Donkey Kong, where he was said to be the gorilla Mario had bought as a pet. His charming and somewhat goofy looks were loved by all, and later on he starred in various other games as either the main character or a guest. After Donkey Kong for the Game Boy was released in 1994, he passed on the Donkey Kong name to his grandson. He has since gone by the name of Cranky, and is adored as the elder of the Kong family. Rumor has it that he's quite naggy. Yeah, I think Donkey Kong Country proves this, that's for sure. This post by the Pipe Plaza references a Game Informer interview with Miyamoto where he confirms that all of Mario's official appearances are the same character. It even features his debut. Now, here is the main question people may have when talking about how aging works when referring to the Donkey Kong line and Mario. How is it that Cranky Kong got older while Jumpman and Mario are still the same character? The most likely reason why this is the case is that the Kongs age really quickly. This post by the Pipe Plaza features examples such as DK Jr., who became older before Super Mario Kart, Tiny Kong from DK64, who grew up before Mario's Super Sluggers, and of course, Cranky Kong in the Donkey Kong Country games. It can also explain why Pauline and Lady are still the same character even after the event that took place at Big Ape City. At the time of this video, there's the recent mystery in Bonanza as to whether or not Pauline from Bonanza and Pauline from the main series are the same character. But given that the developers intentionally made it ambiguous, what is most likely the case will be taken into account for now. Which leads me to the next topic, the setting. It is implied that the setting where the kidnapping took place was the construction site of the New Donk City Hall seen in New Donk City, which means that Big Ape City was a former name of the main area of the Metro Kingdom. Well, that's the full story and lore of the original 1981 Donkey Kong arcade game. What did you learn today? Leave a comment below. The next study topic will be about the full story and lore of the original Super Mario Bros.